just going to take this video raw, the way it really is right now, jumping right into it. I'm not trying to make this look pretty for you. This is just the way it really is, man. This is real life. I want you to see it raw and pure and what's happening right now and the way I feel, and what's happening in our lives, because we all feel the same way as I do. I know you feel the same way as I do. We all do. What are you doing? There's nothing that we're doing. No matter what we do, you still have to face what I'm talking about. You know, look at us. When I walk outside and I look, all I see is cars going by and everybody doing the same humdrum routine. It looks like a geriatrics hospital outside. It looks like a hospital. With the traffic going by and the same people doing the same things and the pace that they keep. It's just everybody walking each other to their car. Okay, have a good night. And they leave. And go their separate ways. Everybody's alone again. Everybody's alone, separated, alone and isolated. It's like they hang out for a bit, but it's like, what's the purpose? What are we here for? What are we here for? And this Turkey Day, you're gonna celebrate eating fucking killing birds and eating them today, and then you got Christmas coming up, the celebration of the killing of the Tree of Life at the North Pole, Mount Meru. You're celebrating the killing of Mount Meru, which is where I want to end up going, where you want to end up actually going to find out what they did there, and when they chopped the tree down to see what it looks like. It's a chopped down tree stump with aurora borealis lights coming out of it. It's what's left over of a beautiful tree that used to be there. So the whole fucking world's fucked up. Even the North Pole, where there's no way out of here. They've destroyed everything. They own it all. And if you try and do anything about it, they own that too. You know what I mean? So they're just gonna try and kill you. So that's what I'm saying. You got to join me and fight back. I don't see any other way. I'd be nice to these guys. I don't know if this is gonna work. You know what I mean? When a cop's telling you can't do this and you can't do that, we got to fight back. So someday that's what this is all about here. I can't stay in this apartment, man. We got to fight back for our freedom. So I'm able to do more than just this. And walk outside and see people like looking like the Walking Dead doing the same fucking routine all the time. We got to get out of this and be able to adventure and do things with our lives and learn things, new things, and learn what we're really our real purpose here. Because I'm gonna die in this fucking apartment, just sitting here listening to traffic go by, and nobody cares about me here. All they're gonna do is just like I said, I've got a few more months, and then they're gonna kick me out. Nobody's calling for any work. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares about anybody in this world. They only care about money and then getting back to their apartment or their house so they can live more misery. And you're all in denial. Everybody's in denial. You know what I'm talking about. You're all one step from going homeless, and you're all scared just like me. We're all scared. We're all scared in this world all the time. There is nothing, no entertainment besides that. What do you got? Nothing. Nothing. Bills, and what you think is entertainment is not entertainment. Anything that you can think of is not entertainment. I'm not happy. I'm not entertained by anything. I'm not here to tell you that paint a pretty picture for you. I don't watch TV. I don't watch anything. I don't watch YouTube. I don't sit around and watch videos. I don't do anything that you people do. I do my own thing. But this isn't what we're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? So I'm not happy sitting in my apartment, waiting for them to kick me out and boot me out into the streets because I don't have enough money for the slavery that I worked all my life for, and I still have gone nowhere. I've worked all my life, and I've gone nowhere. I paid it all to these apartments and all to the bills. Okay, I have nothing. You know what I mean? I've got a little bit of money saved up, but that's going to go quick. You know what I mean? And then we're all back to nothing again. You're all in the same boat too. You're no different than me. We're all in the same boat. You know what I mean? You just work and you come home and you eat, sleep, and you shit. Eat, sleep, shit, work. Eat, sleep, shit, work. Eat, sleep, shit, work. Every day, the same fucking thing. Paying bills, signing your name to things, signing your name to things. I'm done, man. I'm not signing my name to anything anymore. I'm not working anymore for anybody. When they call, I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. We're done. We shouldn't have to do any of this shit. I'm tired, man. I mean, we don't need to be working our heart all day long until our heart's all tired and you have nothing left for yourself, to learn anything. higher than just you're a worker bee, you're a worker drone, slave. That's all I've learned the whole time I'm here, that I'm a slave worker, and that nobody loves me, my family, and I have no family and no friends, and no, everybody's mean to each other in this world and doesn't give a shit about each other, and only cares about themselves and money. I haven't learned anything here except a bunch of bad things, and you all kill animals and eat them and eat meat, and I mean, I've had a lot of good times, but that was because I was under a mind control, thinking I was having a good time. I mean, what I called a good time 20, 30 years ago would not be a good time to me now. Not knowing what I know now, knowing as we get older, you're supposed to get wiser. What are you really here for? What's our real purpose here? You know, to experience pleasure. You know what I mean, and to learn. But when do you really get that opportunity? Not much. It's just like you got to really dig deep to find it, and they try and keep it from you. In this world, they make it hard to find that because going to McDonald's and going bowling and playing miniature golf, that's not going to enlighten you. You know what I mean? Anything that you do as a name is not going to make you enlightened. It's not going to do anything for you. You know, and your spirit. That takes some work. That takes work, and like right now, what do we do? I mean, they make it hard for you to find anything. So when you find it, the little pieces, you're finding artificial scraps of something that's really not pure and true. To what used to be here. This whole place is like I said, it used to be a big forest. But when and now you look around here and there's no trees, there's no nature. It's all stores and medicine and cars and people driving by and going to work. They're all headed to work making money, or it's all about money, and work and getting home to their so-called families, where they found somebody they can hang out with for a little while, and have what's called a family, and think that they're doing good, and everybody because they forget about what's really going on in the real world. They forget about the homeless people out there and the flat Earth, and that there's more land out there, and that you're actually a slave. You're in the Truman Show, and they keep you trapped in one area only, and you're just trapped. And you're living in a Truman Show world. It's a fake world. It's all artificial. Everything you're doing, it's like it's same as Westworld. You're in a same as the lore of the axe, the Lorax. You know what I mean? You're in a fake world on a little wish. You know what I mean? And everybody lives on there, but they're outside controlling it all. The flat Earth goes on forever, and they've got you trapped in one area only here. You know what I mean? In one perimeter area only. You can't go outside of those borders or checkpoints, or they're going to tell you got to turn around or shoot you. You know what I mean? Say, hey, this is a restricted area. You got to turn around. The Navy's going to catch you at the seas, with their ships and turn you around, and the Royal Navy's going to come in after that and stop you, and you're not going to get out of here. I mean, they won't let you out of here. That's the problem. That's what this is all about. They won't let you out of here. They won't let us out of here. I'm trying to get us out of here. You know what I mean? That's why I'm a problem. You know what I mean? But you know, none of you care. So it's like it's hard to get people to wake up to what's really going on and to care about it enough to do something about it. It looks like I might die here. You know what I mean? With you people not doing anything about it, and then I'm just going to try and escape on my own. Then I'm going to go to the Aurora and try and just get by the checkpoints myself. If I have to buy a scuba gear and swim the fuck out of here, and get me out and swim out of here hiding, and then I will. I'll do what I have to do to try and get out of here and get back to those trees. So once I do, then I'm going to leave you people behind in this chaos. If you want this chaos, you can have it. If you want your McDonald's and all this chaos and you like it, you can fucking have it. Okay? You motherfucker, take it. Die in this shit world. There's nothing here that I want. Nothing. You've ruined everything, even the women. I'm not interested in any of the women. I'm not interested in anything. I mean, I just flirted with a girl a bit ago. I said, boy, nice nose ring, and she complimented mine, and we were flirting with each other a bit. But I'm still not interested in anything here. There's nothing keeping me here. There's nothing interesting. Nobody gives a shit about anything or anybody. Nobody's talking to anybody. You know, it's all just work, work, work. Drive your car and go home, and hey, bye. How you doing? Good, good, good. Okay, okay. Have a good day. Bye, bye. Nobody really gives a fuck about anybody. It's all me, 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 me. But nobody gives a fuck about anybody. You can see it. You know what I mean? And they never have. And that's the problem. And people are like, well, that's never going to change. Well, until that changes, nothing's going to change. Okay? You got to start giving a fuck about each other. we're number one. We're everything. That's why I'm getting the fuck off of YouTube and I'm leaving here and I'm leaving it all because there's nothing here. There's nothing here. I'm not gonna sit in this fucking computer in this room all day for this shit. This is stupid. So I can get a few messages from some people that I'll never meet in person. You know what I mean? I love you all, but I'm probably never going to meet you. And we don't need to sit on a computer forever. This isn't going to win. This doesn't change the world, forever. This starts it. Okay, but we got to do the rest. We have to change the world. That's up to us, to change the world. So you need to, we all need to come together and do something about the situation, save our children, out there. So it's that's what we need to do. What about the children? What about our futures? Our future. What about you, me? What are we gonna do? I don't want to die out there. And you're gonna die out there too. Where you just, what else are we gonna do? You're gonna die here in your apartment and wherever you're at. There's nothing going on. Look at your life. What do you really have? Nothing. We all don't. We all don't have nothing. We all don't have anything. This world sucks. It's a it's too hard to live here. Signing your name to things, fucking taking their bullshit that everybody puts out. I haven't talked to anybody. It's extreme isolation. I haven't talked to anybody in weeks. And I just go right back into my apartment. Shut the door, and another night passes by. I know you know what I mean. We all feel the same desperate loneliness. You might have a few friends and stuff like that, but it still comes back to you being alone, and then we all die, of loneliness. You can die. Everybody's dying this way. This is going to kill us. This is what kills us. This is what old people do. They just sit in their apartment, and people shelter them off and kill them off. And we kill each other off. We're killing each other off by not giving a fuck. But that's why I'm leaving. You're not going to kill me. You're not doing this shit to me. And I'm ratting you all off. I'm telling it. I'm telling you all off. This goes out to all of you. You're all doing the same thing too. You're all guilty of this too. So everybody that's out there right now that thinks that you think you know what I'm talking about, you're guilty of the same shit. Unless you're leaving and doing what I'm doing, you're guilty. Okay, you got to do it. You got to do it right now. When else is there a good time? People, I'm going to wait for what? Your life's still miserable, still the same misery. You might have a girlfriend or a family or something like that, but you're still, you're still ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? You haven't gone nowhere. You're still gonna die in a hospital from eating meat. You know what I mean? And doing the bad habits that they got out there, and you're gonna die in that same place that they tell you to stay in. You're not gonna ever have freedom on a flat Earth and see the other lands on the flat Earth. What the hell else is out there beyond the checkpoints? There's land that goes on forever, man, and you can be free in that land and do whatever the heck you want. I want to be there. I want to do whatever the heck I want. That makes me feel alive. Then I don't have to put up with this bullshit and have any of this, to answer to anybody. I don't want to answer to anybody. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't have to answer to anybody. Sign your name to anything, show up at the DMV, report to anybody, go to jail, all that shit. This is a bunch of bullshit. So it's a fake movie. It's a fake act that they put on, and they've got you to believe it. They've got you to believe that it's real. But it's not. Just say tell them it's not real. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Even if they come at you with a gun and try and stop and kill you, even if they kill you, it's still not real. This shit isn't real. I don't care if they've got a gun and the police. I can get a gun too and shoot back, and that's what I'm gonna fucking do. Join my group because that's what we're about. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. If they can have a gun and shoot me, I'm gonna get a gun and shoot you too. You know what I mean? So I don't give a fuck if I die. And that's an honorable death. I joined the military to fight for this shit. We've got tyranny going on here, everybody. Tyranny's going on, and you need to wake up and join me and fight. And who cares if we die fighting? We've got tyranny going on. You need to stand up right now and take your world back. It's been taken from you. Okay, the flat Earth proves that. There's more land out there. The flat Earth proves everything. Flat Earth opens up everything. Okay, and we're right. The government is up to a bunch of lies and bullshit, and we don't need a government. We don't need any of this bullshit because they're the real problems. They're the real criminals, and they're trying to make us look like the criminals. Like, oh, now look, now I'm homeless, I can't pay my bills, I'm the bad person. See, it's me that's the bad person. I'm not the bad person. I'm going to get the bad guy right now. I'm going to go get the bad guy. So join me. If you don't join me, then you're part of the bad guys. Okay, you're part of the system. So that's the harsh reality of it. All right, that's what flat Earth's really about.